Everyone wants to ask me the question, why? Why, Anthony Mason? Why did you cut Savion's hair? Why not? Why not humiliate the man that calls himself the savior of CCW, yet he hasn't saved anything? Let me be real with you, Savion. I've been watching you since your first match. I ended up infiltrating CCW as a referee in order to study you even closer. Then I decided I wanted to become a wrestler. And after I became a wrestler, I had one goal on mind. I had one man that I was noticing. One man that I knew I needed to stop. And that was you. See, me cutting your hair is just the start. You think me cutting your hair is bad? Just wait till you see what I got next. And when I do all of this, I'm going to make it all look effortless.
A new look for the Savior Savion. After heinous actions by effortless Anthony Mason recently, Savion, his trademark dreadlocks no more.
Savion, you got to go to a good barber, man. You got to make yourself look better. I'm glad he's wearing a mask. Can't see who he actually is. But the demented one, Damian Scars, going against Savion. Savion definitely has more experience than Scars, but I don't know. That demented mind of Scars right there takes... You know what? I'm pretty demented myself. I can't even talk right now.
Would you say that Savion's haircut is A-okay?
No. That's what's throwing me off.
Savion's showing off why he's one of the favorites here in CCW. Look at that. Chain wrestling. Twisting and turning the clown like a balloon animal.
No, that's very demented. But Scars with the size difference, but still getting tossed around. I think he was a little too confident, thinking that the hair may have caused Savion to lose some power, but clearly it has not.
Savion not like Samson, but if anything, Savion might be taking some of his anger out on Damian Scars.
Savion's chest wearing some of that face paint that Scars has on as a badge of honor. Crowd is clearly on his side, and Scars just taking the time, but he's got to get back in there before that 10 count.
Scars with a cheap shot, drops Savion. This might be the opening that this freak needs. Please don't tell him I called him a freak.
We'll see.
Scars just shot after shot to Savion's back.
And a pin, but still not enough. Damian, you've got some more work to do to Savion. I know he's got a new haircut, but he's still got that same attitude and that same winning strength that he always has. Shots to the midsection. Oh, and a stiff clothesline from Damian.
Say what you will about Damian Scars as a person, there's no denying his style is effective between the ropes.
I say, watching this weird guy, like you said, he's got some interesting offense and clearly doesn't care much about anyone's, putting up any defense, taking shot after shot, but still staying on his feet.
That back elbow, Savion lost here. Might have lost a few teeth with that one.
And another elbow. Might have to start eating through a straw soon.
Savion never going down without a fight. Trying to fire back into this match. Able to do so.
With a clothesline of his own and a pin. Barely a 2 count. Savion, come on, you got to think better. You know you got a new hairstyle, but you got to have that same mindset.
You never wonder coming into this match as Damian Scars catches Savion, puts him up in the wrong side of town, and now chokes away.
Blood rushing to the head, no oxygen coming through. This could be it. Oh! Savion might need a new physician and a new barber. But still only 2.
We had to think coming into this match, was Savion too focused on getting any kind of revenge on Anthony Mason, maybe overlooking Damian Scars a little bit in his rage, but Damian Scars taking advantage of the situation in full control over Savion.
We got to think Anthony Mason was crazy enough to just cut a man's hair. What else is this guy going to do? I'm pretty sure Savion's got to have to look over his shoulder every time he gets in the ring now. And Damian taking full advantage of the situation. A couple stiff kicks.
Damian trying to pick up the pace here. That's where he thrives. Once again, caught by Scars.
And slammed back down to the mat.
Is this it? Not quite.
At least Savion still got a good heart in him and still fighting through everything. I mean, hell, if I had to fight through that haircut, I'd be fighting as well as I can. At least I don't got hair like Damian.
Damian rolls him over. Once again, hooks the leg.
Still only 2.
So you're saying you wouldn't go see Effortless Anthony Mason to get your haircut?
I would not. I would not see, I like my sides a little cut shorter, and he really didn't do a good job, cutting the sides short.
Savion, they're doing a good job trying to get back into this match. Sends Scars into the corner and a kick straight to the painted face.
But Damian holding on to the corner. Savion's got to push a little harder. Damian getting out of there, which was smart, and another elbow. Could this be it?
Damian Scars is in full control, has dominated a good majority of this match, showing off his skills against a former Rookie of the Year.
And slamming the knee down on that hard mat.
Sending Savion, trying to send Savion corner to corner. Savion able to reverse. Once again, Scars a step ahead, but Savion able to get a boot into Scars' face. Looking to fly. This time the crossbody connects. Is this enough for the win?
Oh, I thought it was enough.
How did Scars get his shoulder up?
And Savon's going to try to put him away right here. Duck the clothesline. Oh, right to the back.
Going for the pin. Scars once again kicks out just in time. But Savion now feeding off the crowd firmly.
Getting that hype up. Damian, look out.
Looking for the chain cut, but able to reverse it.
Damian sees his opening.
You know, Alexander Presley took my Southern States Championship from me using the Rule of the Ring contract. And you know, what's really funny, Alexander Presley, and what always seems to happen is that what goes around comes around. And look at that, Presley. Rule of the Ring is upon us yet again. And I'll tell you what my plan is. My plan is to enter the Rule of the Ring. Do what I do better than anybody else in this company and face every man that's put in front of me until I win the Rule of the Ring tournament. And when I win Rule of the Ring, Presley, buddy, I'm coming straight for you. Man to man, no excuses. The young gun will be the Southern States champion again.
What a team we have in the ring right now for 6-man tag action. The Iceman, Luke Frost, the Heart of CCW, CJ Lionheart, and Tornado, Tony Morales, teaming up to take on the Brotherhood.
See, the one problem is with the Brotherhood, and I mean, I get it. You got like, what, 50 guys in there, just, changing guys out here and there. So these three gentlemen will have to watch their back throughout the whole match. Confidence is key, but so is strength, because these men are big. Guess we're just waiting to see who's going to start this match.
Can you just get in the ring and start this match?
Come on, I got some books and spray to sell. Let's do this. Let's get in the ring.
Jimmy Rosendorf here with Mr. AOK, Aaron McKay, trying to call the action whenever it starts, but looks like the Brotherhood are in no hurry to get in the ring. Finally getting closer to having this match. Look at the size advantage that the Brotherhood have in this contest. We have Brian Adams starting out going against CJ Lionheart. You have to think, Brotherhood have the strength, size, and power. But their opponents tonight, they have to have the speed and agility advantage.
Absolutely. CJ being one of the cardio kings of CCW, but boy oh boy, he is 1/3 the size of the big man in the ring.
Gino Adonis nearly taking CJ Lionheart's head off to start this match. Just with ease lifting Lionheart over his head and unceremoniously dropping him straight to the canvas.
But just toying with him, I would have gone for the pin right there. Brian Adams back in the ring.
CJ Lionheart in the wrong side of town. Chris Turner told me before this show that there is no right side of town here in Palatka.
Yeah, the only right side of town is just getting out.
CJ finding a way to get out of this disadvantage. Arm drag after arm drag, showing off the agility that he has. Drop kick, sending Adam
on a super kick on the seesaw of pain. Let's give him one more. Oh.
Adam now stuck on the ropes.
What unique offense from that team. The Brotherhood has not seen anything like that in a long time. I'm not a betting man, but I was surprised. I mean, Chris calling for a timeout. Was this a water break for these boys?
I know Chris knows the rules better than everybody because he studies them to break them. So he should know that there are no timeouts in professional wrestling.
With all these big men in the ring, there's still one other big man on the outside, Rage, one of the newest members of the Brotherhood. Like I said earlier, these three men not only have to face the Brotherhood, but they have to face every single member every time they step out there.
CJ Lionheart back into his corner. We're seeing our first look tonight at the Iceman, Luke Frost. Look at that tandem offense, sending Adam up and over. And returns right back to the arm lock. Adam, one of the most powerful, strong upper bodies in Continental Championship Wrestling. Smart strategy to try to eliminate that in the early moments of this match.
But you still got the other big man, Gino Adonis, who's even bigger than Brian Adams. So you guys got to look out. And another tandem move, sending Adams to his back. Is this it?
He making sure that Tornado Tony Morales did not get the pin.
The veteran out of the Brotherhood, being here for 60-plus years, really knows his game and will not lose for anything.
You would think that the Brotherhood would be the team with the chemistry, but Lionheart, Morales, and Frost looking like they've teamed together for years. Super kick sends Adam down into the pin. Nearly had quite the upset there. A win like this would do wonders for the career of all three men. Taking turns.
And Luke Frost now being in the ring. Just toying with Brian Adams. Oh, this might be it. Shooter's got to get there quicker.
Shooter still making sure to get his lick in there on Luke Frost. And I don't know if I've ever seen the Brotherhood dominated in this way in a multi-man match.
I can see it in their eyes. The confidence starting to wind down.
The speed of the Iceman, but caught it through the top rope.
The break that Brian Adams needed, but still confident enough to stay in the ring and not go for a quick tag.
Well, he wants to make sure that Luke Frost is over in the corner with his teammates, effectively cutting the ring in half as Shooter McGee fires shot after shot.
And there you go, Brian Adams taking a quick nap. I mean, those other three men, they look like their cardio is key, while the other guys are in the weight room 24/7. Some stiff kicks to Luke Frost.
Kick out at 2, and if you notice, Shooter McGee made sure to put his forearm against the jaw of Luke Frost, adding even more insult to injury with that pin attempt.
Oh, and something might be in Shooter's eye. I don't know if it's the good eye or the bad eye.
That's not true as Chris Turner gets involved.
Well, I don't know. I mean, he's got a bad eye, so it's like it could be a second bad eye.
I've said it once, I'll say it again. Whenever the Brotherhood has a match, you need 2, maybe 3 referees at ringside to keep Chris Turner under control. Shooter McGee saying this is it, hooks the leg. Luke Frost again gets his shoulder up just in time.
And a tag made to Gino Adonis, the other big man. Oh, nice kick to the midsection. Taking Luke Frost out right to the mat.
Adonis letting Frost think about it before feeling the sting of the canvas. Lateral press not enough to put away Frost. Putting Morales there to make sure this match continues.
Taking a page out of the Brotherhood's book. Morales, why not?
Frost trying to fight back, but
still not enough with the power of Gino Adonis. You need to put way more into that. Brian Adams back in. He must have had a good nap.
oh, and a heart attack type move here. Is this enough? Oh, but what a way to break that pin up by Tornado Tony Morales. Frost is getting so close to getting the tag, but Adam drags him back into the Brotherhood side of the ring.
Throwing him to the outside, trying to distract him, but like you said, the Brotherhood are really a good family, taking care of business out there.
And like a gang assault on the outside.
Brian Adams needs to get his cardio in because he knows how these guys have been on the treadmill for a while. Tag mate Shooter McGee coming back into the ring.
Point of the elbow straight between the eyes. Looks like the Brotherhood may have read your book, Pro Wrestling for Stupid People. You're being really effective cutting this ring in half.
I mean, Shooter, sometimes he can't read that good, so I put on audiobook for him, and he was listening because he's got 2 good ears versus only 1 good eye. There's still a little fight left in Frost, but Adonis may have taken it all out of him. Oh, never mind.
Oh, but the power of Gino Adonis overwhelming.
Squeezing the air out of Luke Frost.
Frost has been in this match for quite a while, taking a good amount of punishment. This could be the last nail in the coffin that the Brotherhood needed to win. Frost is fading.
Could this be it?
One more time. This match is over. No!
Oh, the Iceman still has a little life left in him.
Where does the Iceman find this fire? Dropkick sending Adonis back into the corner. Charges in. Throwing all his weight behind that uppercut. Both men are down.
That could be it for Luke Frost. I know he had a little boost of energy, but I think he threw it all away, just knocking down Gino Adonis.
Who will be able to get the tag first?
Gino's at least facing his team, while Luke Frost has to turn around just to get the tag.
Referee getting closer and closer to 10. Tags made on both sides. CJ Lionheart with some fast break offense, firing away on the Brotherhood. Oh!
Could this be it? Tony Morales now in the ring.
Shooter isolated, kicked straight to the skull.
What? That's it!
What an upset! Tony Morales pins Shooter McGee.
The Brotherhood just took a loss from 3 randos. Oh, and they're not taking that loss lightly.
And another gang assault.
Luke Frost trying to fight for his partners.
Oh, look who it is.
The last big man. Better turn around. Rage looks pretty angry.
The Brotherhood has strength in numbers.
Sorry, Luke, this is going to hurt.
Frost not even aware that Rage is waiting behind him. No. Don't do it, no.
Going from a height from there.
Oh! Nearly sending Luke Frost through the mat.
Rage melting the ice that was Luke Frost. Not a care in the world. They will not take this loss lightly. I'm pretty sure Luke Frost may need to go see a doctor. I have a neck brace. I may have an extra one for you, bud, because that looked like it hurt.
A huge win tonight for Tony Morales, Luke Frost, and CJ Lionheart.
But was it worth it for this team?